Okay, so what we got here, I've got the reins run between her legs, and this mare is pretty green, but she's learned how to avoid situations by getting tight, sticking her head up, panicking over things. So what I want her to do is go forward here and keep a nice top line, a rounded top line. She's up tight because she's feeling those reins. When she raises her head up, she runs into herself. I just need her to keep her going forward here. When I'm putting effort out with this whip, it's towards her shoulder. She can find out that she can travel forward nicely and not even tighten that rope and carry herself forward. Up here on the top end, she's wanting to fall in, so I'll put a little effort there and send her out. Let her have some room to work that out. Weed got in the way here. Gather her back up here a little shorter. So what this is doing is giving me an opportunity. Get up. She stepped over the line because she came in. Now she's free. Go back to the pole here. This gives me an opportunity to work through a lot of stuff. I'm not putting her under a whole lot of pressure. All I want her to do is go forward and not tighten that rope. Quit trying to face up to me. Look forward and trot. Go forward. I don't care if she walks, trots, or canters. I just want her going forward right now. And quit lifting your head up against that bridle. Stay down in there. Look where you're going and look like a horse that's got an agreeable posture instead of being uptight. As she gets more comfortable, she'll learn that there's the release, there's the sweet spot. Things are going pretty nice. Got a pretty nice way of carrying herself at the canter. I mean, green as she is, she's tracking up nicely behind. She's got that outside hind foot landing between the tracks of the front feet. She's not tightening that rope. And just have her step up and move on out on a loose rope. Keep going forward. I'm only snapping this whip to get her to move away from me. And go forward, don't hit the rope. Come back in here. Keep yourself in a position where you can keep slacking that rope. That snorting is she's just mad because she can't do what she wants to do. She's having to listen to me and step up there and develop a good work ethic. Something that I might not mind stepping on out here. Very nice. I like the way she stopped. I like the way she looked in at me. I'll change direction here. I'll change my rope. Send her back the other direction. Yeah. When she raises her head up, I can add forward motion And that forward motion is the only relief she's going to get. And I've got enough tail on this rope that I could get out there and keep her from changing direction on the wrong lead. I just let her wear the wrong lead. She crossfiring now. She hit the rope. Correct lead, correct posture. Pretty nice. Leaning a little bit, rushing a little bit. She can go around there and find it. Let her relax in that. Just come back to a get up there. I don't want her to step in and step across that line. Just let her stay out there at a trot here a minute. She's right there. She's finding the end of that rope out there. Right here, I'm gonna send her. Let her find relief right there. Dang weeds. You can tell it doesn't take much pull to really influence if a weed can hold one. There, she made it on through. Now, just make it through there again. No, don't stop like that. I'm not gonna be hard on her for that because I didn't make it around there in time. I didn't make it around there in time to help her on through. That time I did, yes. And she found relief right there. Just get stopped right there. Change direction one more time. Send her out of there at a walk. She doesn't have to be uptight. She doesn't have to be rushing. What I need for her to do is think. Quit taking off on your own like that. Think. Use your mind to change your body. Don't trot unless I ask you to trot. I'm just talking now so that you understand what my thought process is, not the horse. Let her soften up there. Now, get stopped right here, and I'm going to change those bridle reins for just a second. See, if I stay there with the bridle reins there too long, and she finds out she can find relief by dropping her head too far because there's nothing to stop it, nothing to prevent it. Then when I get on and touch her mouth, she's just going to slam her head down like she's doing right there. So I need for her, when she feels that bridle, to come up and come off of it. But I don't want her coming up reactively like she was doing, so that's the reason I had it down between her legs. Now I've changed this bridle position. I'm going to tie it off here where it won't slip. And now I ask her to come forward into it, tie it up there. Too much rope across there. So when I put effort to go forward, I put effort right there, just about where my leg would be. And have her step up into that bridle, into a soft feel. Let her get comfortable carrying herself right there. Just ask her to stop right there and paying attention to me. She did stop, but it wasn't as crisp as I would like for it to be, but it wasn't bad, so I'm not going to do anything for her. Pretty nice posture. She's kind of moving her head around just a bit with the bridle and not just finding a place of comfort there. She's fidgeting up there a little more than I'd like. There, she got a nice, real nice posture, real nice. I'm gonna let her stop right there. She wasn't watching me. I'm gonna call that good for her. Undo this. Take that rope off. Yeah. I was gonna ride her up here to this, but when I reached for her to step on down at the barn, I felt her tense up. I felt her her head came up in a brace. I felt her grab herself as if to say, if you get on, you're gonna have a little trouble riding me. So I'm gonna just take this rope off now, undo this bridle, lead her through into my outdoor arena here as if nothing went on.